I imagine that going a lot more smoothly, and that was my plan to enter when I finally got a sponsored video, but I was gonna add a flip in there. But that has yet to happen. No one wants to sponsor me, but I do have a few plugs I will be putting in this video. So, it has been a minute, guys. Like, I filmed stuff during December. I filmed stuff during January. I just have not had the bandwidth to put it all together, so I kind of just scrapped whatever I had, and I just figured I would do like a get ready with me life update, and then I was gonna do like an organizational video, so I feel like I'll just put that at the end of this video. But you are getting a little bit of an update from me. Okay, so we'll start with my makeup, and I've been in the process of organizing my things and throwing out a lot of stuff. And you know what's funny? I've been using, like, to me, expensive foundations. So this is It Cosmetics, this is Tarte. Both are like 40 bucks, and I like them, but I don't love them. I found this Maybelline in the bottom of one of my makeup things, and I was like, let's try it. For the past 3 days I've been using it. My face has never looked better, so I'm the clown for spending $40 on this stuff when this is like 10 bucks and has been sitting in my room all this time. So it is good to know that I can be back on the drugstore foundation way of life, save a little bit of money, although I do have a few higher end things in here, but I've really liked how this, ooh, that's a lot. I really liked how this went on. I watched Gabriella Fortunato and she raves about it, and it was like on my list to buy, and thank God I tore apart like all my makeup drawers and stuff, because then I found one basically for free. I spent $10 on it probably 6 months ago, but didn't spend $10 on it now. So Maybelline, and then I have this brush from Merit. I really like this. I actually bought a second one. So this is like a more expensive item, but you know, you gotta be all about balance. So have your drugstore foundation and then your nicer brush. But I did buy a second one of this. Very dense, you don't see the brush strokes on your face, so I really like it. But anyways, life update wise, it is, I think, February 8th. I've been pushing off the move because originally I wanted to do Thanksgiving. And then I was like, oh, that's kind of like too soon. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll get through the holidays with my family. And then the next open like 3-day weekend was President's Day. And guys, that is in 8 days. So it kind of snuck up on me, but that's still kind of the plan. I do need a car though. So last weekend we went looking. I want the Toyota RAV4, but where we live, there's a bunch of car dealers on the same strip of highway, and we can't go shopping on Sundays. That's a law. So they were all closed, which actually was kind of good because then you didn't have the salesperson kind of breathing down your neck. So we just got to like look at the cars. Some were open, we sat in them, and then I felt kind of shysty that I'm like, this place is not open for business and we're opening the cars and sitting in them, but lock your doors. But I'm still pretty team Toyota. My cousin's girlfriend has it and she let me drive it around the block. So I feel like I have a good gauge. I also drove my cousin's boyfriend's Honda CRV. I really liked it. And then I drove my aunt's Subaru Outback. Really liked that too. So those are like all like, you know, top 5, but I really want the Toyota. I think that just fits my, I want a smaller SUV. Currently I drive a Jeep Cherokee. It is 18 years old though, and we all know I do not trust it. I would love to get another Jeep, but they're just astronomically expensive. So I need to get something that I can afford and something that will last a long time. And I've done my research and everyone says a Toyota will last you forever. And if you need to fix it, it's cheaper to fix because they're so common. So still team Toyota. So hopefully within the next week, I can get a car. Literally the second I get my registration and title and everything for the car, I will leave in the dead of night. I want to get out so bad, but I am scared. That's the thing. When things get real, I get scared. So that's kind of like, that fear is holding me back. But then I'm like, what am I waiting for? And if not now, when? What the hell am I waiting for? You know? So I'd like to get out basically as soon as I get the car and hopefully still be able to use that free day of President's Day to use in my move, to use less PTO. I do want to build in a day to go either Arizona or Utah and just do like a national park and go hiking and stuff. But I still don't have a place to live. I'm in like 4 roommate groups on Facebook and apartment groups. 90% of these listings are scams. The other 9% are no dogs. Betty's like a stuffed animal with a pulse. Like, she doesn't count, you know? And then the other 1% are like frat houses. So finding somewhere to live is probably the other deterrent right now. But Maggie, my cousin, she is the one who lives in San Diego. My brother also lives there. Maggie messaged me last week. She's like, are you still coming President's Day? You could stay with us until you find a place, which was such a sigh of relief to hear, because I was kind of like, well, I could stay with Maggie, I could stay with my aunt, I could stay with Scott, but to like get that like verification of you can stay with us felt really good. I just don't want to overstay my welcome. I don't want to feel like a burden, you know? So hopefully I have a lead on something before I leave, and I want to see it in person before I sign anything. I'm not doing anything sight unseen. You know how unlucky I am. I can't, you know, get swindled. But it is good to know that I have a place to land. Her and her wife just moved into a bigger house. They have the babies. I'm like, I will babysit for free. I will do whatever. But I don't want to stay there too long because I don't want to be a burden on people. But I think once I'm out there, it would be easier to look for a place to live. You know, I could pop over and see it in person. I do think I would need a roommate, at least when I'm starting there, just to get assimilated and really work out what my budget would be. I probably could get something on my own, but I'd rather save money when I first get there and then go from there and look from there. You know, in a year's time, I would know what neighborhood I like, and then I could really spend the money on a solo apartment. But it's hard, you know, finding a stranger who would want to live with me and my dog. So that's kind of like a hindrance, and I've been waking up every morning with anxiety. I think because of the car and because of the looming deadline, you know, like I just want to feel settled for once in my life. That'd be nice. So yeah, I'm still moving. It might come within the next 10 days, who knows, but that's the plan. I just want to get out and start, you know? Okay, back to the makeup. I do want to mention this blush. This is the Merit Cream Blush in Beverly Hills. It is basically almost done. I love this. This came in like a Sephora like set, like try 5 of our blushes kind of a thing. And it is amazing. Again, this is almost done. I think it's like 30 bucks, but it is something I might repurchase. It goes on so smooth. It's very blendable, like, and it looks very natural. So I'm a huge fan of this. I do have an e.l.f. thing I just got over Christmas, so I will probably go to that next. And then after that, if I feel so inclined, buy the second one of these. But really like how spready. Blendable, again, because I've had cream or liquid blushes that are like, they just stick and it's like dragging it across your face. This is like smooth as hell and you still feel glowy. So another thing that's changed about my makeup routine is, for the most part, I don't use powder anymore. I used to. These are Rimmel. I still have like 6 of these, and obviously I have hit pan on this. Used to do powder a lot, but then I stopped, and you know, it didn't really make a difference. I basically use powder now if I know I'm being photographed. So that's kind of what's changed. I do kind of like that like dewy look, so I stopped using powder. Back to life updates. So obviously, yes, I finally told my parents I was moving. I told them we were having our Christmas party and Maggie and Satin were coming from San Diego. And I'm like, well, they're gonna talk about it at the party, so I gotta tell my parents. So I kind of like hid in like the door, and I was about to go to spin, so it was like a easy getaway. And I'm like, I have a secret that I haven't told you guys, but I think it's gonna come out today with Maggie and Satin being in here. And my parents probably thought I was coming out to them. But I blurted it out and they were kind of in shock. I was like, my new job is actually in San Diego and I will be moving there and taking Betty. So they were kind of in shock. I think they cried a little, but then I went to spin. And when I came back, my uncle was here. He's like, I heard you moved to San Diego. Your parents are pretty upset. So at least I got it out there. They pretty much haven't mentioned it since. But now they know. I can't be here forever. you know, I have to spread my wings. Another update is that a few people have actually asked me about this. That babysitting family that owed me $4 grand. So the last time I ever babysat for them was March 13th, 2020. And then I have not seen them since, but they owed me like $4,000. So let's see, March of 2020, I think in like June or July of 2020, I finally texted them and I got, I think like $1,500. Then like literally for every 3 months, they'd be like, oh my God, we owe you money. I'm like, yeah, you do, here's the amounts. And they'd be like, okay, we'll pay you. And then nothing would happen. So finally, literally December of 2021, I'm supposed to, she asked me if I could babysit for her friend. And I was like, sure. And then she's like, oh my God, I still owe you money. I'm like, you do. So she just Venmo'd me all in one chunk, the rest of the money. So they are no longer indebted to me. I am no longer indebted to them. Anyways, I am paid. I finally got the remaining big chunk of money. I don't know. But I have a spreadsheet of all the people who owe me money and I got to cross them off. So finally got what was owed to me, and now I know to never let it go that far again, but finally got my money. In case you're wondering about that update, got my money back. Next, I'm gonna use my NYX eyebrow mascara kind of thing. This I did buy a second one of, so this is about to, this one is on its last leg, so I do have a second one ready to go. I should have brought backups of my eyeliner. I use the NYX, I feel like an 1800s woman. It's like a quill pen, but the one where you dip and then draw. It's not like a pen, it's the dip one. That's the eyeliner I used. They sold out of it. I cannot find it anywhere. I went to like 6 drugstores in one day looking for it. Can't find it. So I've been using, I basically am using anything I can find that I'm like, oh, I had this. That's what I've been using. So this Stila, it's a pen. The color payoff isn't that good, but it doesn't rub off on my eyes, because then I got a Wet n Wild and a Maybelline, and it's nice and jet black, but then I'll get the rub off here. So it's like pick your battle. So the Stila does not rub off, but it's like not as black as I want it. The NYX is the perfect. It's black and does not rub off, but can't find it anywhere. So yeah, that's where I'm at life update wise. I'm still very bad at my job, and part of me is like, oh my God, you're moving across the country for a job that you're pretty bad at. But like I said, I just want to get out, start my life, and then maybe I'll feel a little bit more settled. There's so much I want to do. I have like all these content ideas, but like I said in the beginning, my bandwidth is non-existent. Even for this, I wasn't gonna do a get ready with me, but I was like, well, I need to put on makeup anyways because I'm filming another video after this. So bitch, just start talking. So when will I edit this? Who knows? Tomorrow, I keep starting to do this and not doing it. Tomorrow I have what I'm thinking is gonna be my last photo shoot. So the company I do agency I do fit modeling with, they didn't sign me as a real model, but sometimes they'll send me out on real model jobs. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow. And remember, it was like this time last year I did a photo shoot, but it was like just jeans. So it was basically just like ass shots, and like I had to put on makeup because I think I might have been like the occasional full body, but for the most part it was like a white shirt and different pairs of jeans. I think that's what I'm doing tomorrow. They sent me the name of the company, and it's like a company that would sell jeans but at a truck stop in Iowa. It's one of those, you know, the glamorous life of a model, but it's a good way to make another $600 before I move. So, and if I'm gonna be in the city, I'm dying to see Six, the Broadway show. So I'm gonna try and get last minute rush tickets or something, because hopefully it'll also be my last day in the city, hopefully. I've always had this plan. Now you're gonna know how much of an asshole I am. When I was working in the city, I was so pent up angry all the time that I was like, on my last day in New York City, I'm wearing a steel-toed boot and kicking someone straight in the anus. That's how I'm going out. And I've calmed down a little bit since then. I do think it'd be fun to kick someone in the ass, but I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, assault. But yeah, I didn't want to tell people I was moving until it was like official, but like I said, I might just leave in the dead of night. So I need to tell my modeling agent to retire me. I feel bad because my contact at Under Armour, she's like, you're staying in New Jersey for a while now, right? And I'm like, I didn't have the heart to tell her. But, and again, I didn't want to say anything till it was official. But I feel like I might text her and be like, you know what, I have this opportunity, I can't pass it up. But maybe I could do some like from home things for them, but I probably should have given her a little notice. Her I respect and I really like. The modeling agency, not so much. Also, someone from my modeling agency watched one of my videos where I complained and then wrote this whole paragraph defending the modeling agency. I'm like, honey, watch that video where my tooth is falling out of my head and my modeling agent is calling me a liar. And there's many other instances of her doing weird shit like that. So, what is with people? I would never defend an employer or a podcast host, like, or a YouTuber. Like, if I do something shitty, I would hope people, you know, call me out for like kicking an orphan, you know, like to blindly defend pretty much anyone. I truly don't think there's anyone out there that I would go to bat for, you know? Okay, I needed like a second of concentration to do a very mediocre eyeliner, but boom, there you go. Anyways, finally, now that I'm looking, my shade doesn't match. It's great formula, but I don't think my shade matches, but whatever. This is the L'Oreal Telescopic. My sister wears this, and every time I would see her, I'm like, what is that mascara? And she said she found this on TikTok. There's a primer that you should probably use with it. Haven't found that. So sometimes I'm like, is this a good mascara or is it just because it's a new tube? You know? But I like this. This is my second bottle of this I've gotten. I'm usually like, unless I have like a freebie from Sephora birthday or whatever, I like the orange tube from CoverGirl. But I've been liking this. It's the same price. So really, whatever I see first. But yeah, I think that's it life update wise. I have a knot in my stomach at all times about the move and the car and all this stuff, but hopefully it'll all figure itself out. That's what I keep telling myself. People, ooh, just got a lot of mascara on my eyelid. People with a lot less resources, you know, make things work. So I have to trust that I have a safety net kind of in San Diego. I'm very grateful for that. But it's scary, it's daunting. I have a lot of crap in my house. Literally, once I get the car, whatever fits in the car is going. I'm not bringing a pillow and blanket. Like, I'm buying everything new there. Send me an Amazon gift card if you want. But yeah, I'm just taking clothes and the dog, basically. I think that's good. I think that's a good, mediocre, stay at home, but you're filming face for the day. But yeah, I'm scared, but it's normal to feel scared. But I feel like I'm in a time crunch and I don't like that, but I feel like it'll all figure itself out. But I gotta get the wheels in motion. But yeah, it's scary. So, let me do my plugs of things no one asked for, but I'm gonna tell you about anyways. First plug of the day is Rose Forever. I know we're kind of cutting it close to Valentine's Day, but you might be able to get it in time for Valentine's Day. So, Rose Forever, I get these boxes. Ooh, there's my hair. I have 4 of these now. The red one I got in, what, 2018? It's right in front of me. It is still kicking, hasn't wilted, no discoloration, still kicking. So these are supposed to last for a year. And like I said, the red one's still kicking. These are from at least 2020, still kicking. I have another thing of pink right next to me, and I have a white downstairs. They all look brand new. You don't have to water them. You don't have to do anything to them. And they still look brand new. So obviously these are a great gift for Valentine's Day, but I think they're a good anytime gift too. I gave some to my mom last year. She loved them and was like aghast at how they're real, but in a box. But I just think they're nice to have. Like, a rose is classic. It's always gonna look good. I think after I move, I wanna get like maybe a purple, but probably a yellow. I really like yellow roses. I think it brightens up a space, but obviously the pink went with my room. So I think I'm gonna go yellow for my next box, but I like the 4x4. They do bigger ones, and they also do like a 9, so 3x3. So you can really change what kind of shape you want. They do circles, they do like domes. So there's a lot of options to choose from. I do have a code, so I will leave that down below, but dead ass, like no one ever asked me what pants I'm wearing, but a few people, 3 to be exact, have asked me, like they're like, Shannon, what is that rose place again? So given the 3 people what they want, it is Rose Forever, and I do have a code, and I will leave it down below. So hopefully you can get it by Valentine's Day, but if not, a little after isn't too bad either. Okay, also, since I'm moving, I am decluttering everything garbage bags galore. I'm finding weird things that I ordered off the internet in like 2012, like a neti pot. I never used it. Why do I have one? But I thought to order it 10 years ago. So my Poshmark, I am updating it as much as I can. I would like to, I guess, close it, let's say Sunday. What is that, the 12th? So if you want anything from me, get it in by Sunday and I will get it out as soon as I can. I'm even selling my Bath & Body Works candles that I never used. I know for a while I kept them in that black thing, and in a lot of my videos people are like, oh my god, you have like a Bath & Body Works store behind you. And yeah, I do. I keep looking at that pile and I'm like, that's at least $200, at least. So anything that I never touched, haven't burned, that will be for sale. Just getting rid of things. Most, I would say 99% of the things are 15 and under. If it's like an Eloquy or a girlfriend item, I'm trying to get my money back. But like most things are gonna be like 15, 10 bucks. And if you bundle, there's a discount. Like, I just wanna get rid of my stuff. So if you want that, go ahead and buy it. I do reuse old Shein and Fashion Nova bags for shipping, just to keep that plastic life cycle going. So if you order like an Eloquy dress from me, it might come in a Shein bag. But I'm just trying to recycle because I'm a monster who shops fast fashion. But yeah, my name on Poshmark is SugarShan9. I will also link that down below, but I'm trying to get everything out by next Sunday, just in case I leave in the middle of the night. Okay, and finally, what the video I wanted to do, literally January 1st, was showing you how I organize my room. I also think it was just a New Year's refresh. So putting in a brand new toothbrush, putting in a brand new razor. I cleaned off all of my glasses. So I think they're from Rite Aid, just these little microfiber little towels. I know names for things. So I cleaned off all my glasses. I still have a few of those. I'll put them in my purse just for later on, but to start like clean slate for everything. Then I went through all my drawers, took everything out, folded, organized, purged, and then put everything back in, and it's so much more organized. I still think I have a little too much, but it's, for me, a visual thing. If everything looks organized, I feel a little bit more calm. That's another thing I'm looking forward to. When I move, like, I don't want to have as much stuff. Again, it gives me anxiety. So to be a little bit more organized, not have as much tchotchke kind of crap, although I love a good tchotch, you know, I'll never be a minimalist because I'm a maximista, but to have less stuff will calm me down. But organized, my t-shirts, my leggings, my activewear. The big, I think, project was my sock and underwear drawer and pajamas. Like, that was kind of like the catch-all. So that is really pristine right now, and I hope it lasts, because when I move, everything's in a little cube, so I can just take the sock cube or the underwear cube, pop it in a suitcase, and I'm good. So it is good that I'm pre-organized so that when it's time to really pack, I can just grab what I need. Honestly, I think I have a lot of clothes, but then I watch influencers like do a closet tour. Like, I watched Maxi Green. She did a closet organization and she just has a wall of jeans. And I was like, oh my God. I have 4 pairs of jeans and I think that's a lot for someone who doesn't wear jeans. Maxi has an entire wall of jeans. So I was like, okay, I don't have as much as I think I do. I have a very small closet, so that's probably why I think, you know, it's like overflowing. But I don't think I'm doing too bad influencer wise. I'm like a zealous influencer. But yeah, another thing I wanted to refresh was socks and underwear and bras. I've mentioned this before and I've even hauled this set. So Ebby sent me another set of the cotton underwear. So most of their underwear are like a micromodal kind of fabric, really soft. And then the crotch part is cotton. You're not gonna have like, you know, weird stuff on your vagina, so that's good. But I've hauled this set before. I have this in black. It is so comfy. So this is the bra from them I like. I also have one that looks more like a sports bra, and that literally lifts my boobs to the heavens, to the point where I'm like, you know, like at the end of the day, I'm like, am I wearing a real bra? And I'm like, no, it's a bralette. It's just like really good. These also lift, but they're like, it feels like you're wearing nothing. So these are perfect for me around the house. And then I got the matching underwear. I think in my last video, I called these a high-waisted, but these are just more of a brief cut, but super stretchy. These are also in the cotton fabric. No seams, no slippage. They have a little band here. As usual, I do have a code for Ebby, so I will leave that down below. I think it lasts till the end of February. I do have a package from Ebby and I was like, why not just haul it in this video? So I have no idea what's in here. So I never have gotten to show you this in a video, but they package the underwear so cute. This is in recyclable cardboard, so easy to recycle. So these are a high-waisted black mesh. Ooh, baby, maybe these are for Valentine's Day. So a little something different from my usual straight up solid granny panties. These are mesh. Maybe these are for Valentine's Day, but same fit, very stretchy. They have the same waistband, so I will try these on for you. Good thing I shaved, Okay, if you're related to me, don't watch this part of the video. These are the mesh underwear. So cute and actually comfortable. Like even feeling it like this, the mesh does not have like a ribbed kind of texture that you think it would. It's actually very comfortable. Like it's not like a fishnet. It's coming up to a great place on my waist. Full butt coverage, even though it is mesh and a little see-through, I'm still getting fully covered here. So this is a really cute alternative to the granny panty. Like it's still holding me in, but it's a little see-through. So like at least you're being like a baby slut. So you can get your regular underwear like I do here, but you can also get the fun underwear. So what is this? A thong in Caribbean Sea. I wasn't big on thongs till I tried theirs because this front part actually stays up and holds in my gut. So nice to have. This is kind of cute, Manny Santos vibes. Okay, this color is so cute. This is the thong. Obviously, if you know my rule, I'm not turning around unless you pay me, but you might see it in the reflection in this mirror right here, but high enough waisted that I'm not getting like a roll or anything. Like this isn't gonna fumble down. This isn't gonna get caught underneath my rolls and swallowed. Everything is staying put. I'm still getting good coverage in the front, but then you have the thong cut back. I really like this color actually. It's so cute. So not something I would typically reach for, but I'm happy I got this. Okay, and another high-waisted option. I do have a few patterned underwear, especially from Ebby, because at first it was like a subscription kind of thing where they would just send you underwear. Now I just order like a black, a gray, or a nude. But I do have a few fun patterns from them. So this one isn't too wild, so I think I'd be okay wearing this. Like I don't need things with like hearts on them or something, but this is pretty cute. I can rock this, and this is my favorite style. This is the high waist granny panty full coverage, so I'm pretty happy with this. And then tell me this is my bra. And then we got, oh, a matching bra. So this is cute when they're together. I do have the leopard set, you know, as well. So I do have some patterns. I'm not fully basic, but this is my favorite bra. This is that like butter soft kind of fabric. So for the bottoms, I get a 1X, and the tops, I get an LP. There is a size chart on there. So I don't think there is a 1X on top, but I get the LP. It basically is a 1X. So just follow the size chart on there and you'll be fine. And these have a ton of stretch. So I think even if you get like something, maybe you're a little off, it's still gonna fit you. But I'm jazzed about this. As many of these bras as I can get, I will have, you know, so super happy to get another one of these bralettes. Okay, obviously I love the coverage on here. It holds in my pooch, full butt coverage. They're nice and high. This is where I wear most of my pants, and it just holds everything in. These do not budge, so I can like run up a flight of stairs and nothing's going anywhere. I don't have to readjust these. They're not rolling, they're not digging. They literally feel like you're wearing nothing. And I've raved about this bra a million times. I've already taken out the cookies. Cookies are just not my jam. So the padding here is gone, but it's a very light padding. If you want it, you can keep it. Excuse my squeaky floorboards, but full back coverage. I'm not getting back boobs. Like everything is held in. It's smooth, it's comfortable. Again, no digging, no rolling. Even bending over, I'm not gonna pop out of here. So holding me in, it's giving me lift, and it's so comfortable. So this is my favorite bra. These are my favorite underwear. So love these. You can get them in solids, you can get them in other colors, you can get them in other patterns, but these are the 1X and this is the LP. So all of these will be linked down below, and my code will be there as well. So refresh your underwear drawer. When I was going through mine, anything with a hole or a period stain on it, like out. Now is the perfect time to get rid of old underwear and refresh your drawer. This is another company that like people have bought from my links, all three of you, and they've raved about them. If I can be influential to 3 people, you know, that's really all that matters. But who doesn't want new underwear? You know, that's how you know you're old. You get excited about new underwear. I think that's it. Thank you for sitting with me, listening to me ramble. Pray for me and my car and my move, and that everything settles itself. And then for the YouTube live, I've been wanting to do it. Obviously, I haven't had the mental capacity to do it. I'm thinking this Sunday at 3 p.m. That way it's good for East Coast people. I'll still have daylight. Good for West Coast people. You might still be in bed. It's also good for, you know, the 3 people who are overseas, like Germany, England. It'll be like 9 p.m. for you. So I feel like 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time works for most people. Let me know. I will leave it in the community tab, which is on my page and will also come up on like the main YouTube page sometimes. I will leave that there, the time. I have so much going on, but I think that'll be a nice way to hang out. But yeah, I have a lot going on, but I think we're gonna make it through, like on Degrassi. But yeah, I would love to start actually making videos again. It's just like my brain is in 1,000 different places, but hopefully soon. We're just focusing on palm trees, right? So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.